Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll explain you Python programming VTU semester 1, which is part 2. I have explained the part 1 video in previous videos. Please check it out. This is the part 2 video. Let us see what are all the topics covered in this video. Variables in Python, variable names and keywords in Python, statements and expressions in Python, operators and operands, type converter functions in Python, order of operations, that is PEMDAS rule in Python, operations on strings in Python, input in Python, composition, the modulus operator in Python. These are all the topics covered in this video. Let us start one by one. Before starting, if you are new to my channel, then subscribe to it for more videos related to VTU and aptitude tricks. Let us start from the variables in Python. Here, what is a variable? A variable is a name that stores a value. For example, this is a variable. It stores the hello. This is a value, right? This value is stored by that variable name. This is the variable. Variable means vary, which keeps on changing, means the data, the value which holds it is keep on changing. It doesn't keep the same value. Got it? Variable. It is able to vary. It will keep on changing the value according to the user input. N is equal to 17. Here the variable name is N and it holds the value that is 17. Pi. Pi is 3.14159. This is the value which holded by the variable name, which is pi. And assignment versus equality. Here you are clear what is meant by variable, right? Variable is a name which stores the value. It will store some data or value. And assignment versus equality. Here assignment operator assigns a value. For example, n is equal to 7, which means n gets 17. We are assigning the 17 to that n. This is a variable name. We are assigning the value 17 to that variable name. Very clear? We are assigning that value to that variable. Very simple, right? Here, equality checks if two things are equal. For example, if I take n is equal to 17, it will check that is n equal to 17. In that case, I have to take n equal to 17. Very clear? Here, we use assignment operator to assign a value to that variable name. Here, equality to check whether if the two things are equal, n equal to 17, whether n is equal to 17 or not. To check that, we use equality. Invalid assignment, let us see. You cannot assign to a number. You cannot assign to a number. For example, you can't take a number and assign some integer, anything to it. The variable should be a name like message, n, pi, then only it will assign some value to that variable, or else it cannot assign to a number. You cannot assign a value or anything to a number. Okay, you shouldn't take in this manner. N is equal to 17 is fine. You are assigning that value 17 to that n, but you cannot assign n to 17. Got it? And it will show an error message. Variable names and keywords in Python. Let us see how the variable names and keywords works in Python. Rules for variable names. It can be long. You can take the long variable name and it can contain letters, digits and underscores. But it cannot contain the numbers, as I told you earlier. Here the digits in the sense you can take x1, value 2 or marks underscore 10, anything you can take like that. or else you cannot take 1x too high, like that you cannot take. Digits in the sense you have to take the variable name first. Then you can add a number to that. That is value 1, value 2, like that. And it must start with a letter or underscore. I have told you that it has to start with a letter or underscore, not a number. I told you, right? It shouldn't start with that number. It is very case sensitive. Name and name are different. Here, the name and name pronunciation are same. Spelling is same, but you can see here, name, it is uppercase, it is lowercase, it is case sensitive. Make sure and check twice whatever you are using. For example, my name is equal to Aishwarya, price of tea is equal to 20. Here, these are all the variable names and the values I have assigned to that variables. I have assigned Aishwarya to my name and 20 to price of tea. Very simple. And let us see the illegal names. What are all the illegal variable names which is not allowed to write in the code? Start with the number. For example, 76 trombones is equal to big parrot. It is not allowed to write in the code because it starts with a number. Contains symbols other than underscore. Only underscore is allowed in the variable names, or else it is not allowed to write in the code. Use keyword special reserved with Python. Means class is a keyword. You cannot use class as a variable name. Got it? These are all the true illegal names that it is not allowed to write in the program. That you can write like this. My name, price of tea. Like it can start with the letter or underscore. This is followed and you can do. I have told you that Python keywords are not used in the variable names. Let us see what are all the Python keywords. Keywords are special words that define Python's rules. It cannot be used as variable name. Let us see what are all the Python keywords here. Class, if, else, while, for, import, return, true, false, none. These are all the Python special keywords. Let us see. They have told that this is a meaningful example, good practice, this is bad practice. Why? Let us understand. You have taken pi radius area, which is very clear and easily you can understand, and it has some meaning. Even though the Python compiler interpreter doesn't understand the language you have written, but it will be easy for you to understand. That's why take the clear and meaningful words here. It is very bad practice just taking ray, size. Don't do like this. It is very difficult to understand. When you open the program and see the code, you will only get confused what is this. That's why take the proper and clear meaningful words to write the code. This is the good practice and this is the bad practice. Computer don't understand the meaning. It will understand only the values. It will take the values that you have assigned to that variable. Just naming a variable, average won't calculate the average automatically. Just if you name a variable like average, it doesn't calculate the average automatically because it doesn't understand what does that variable name means. It will calculate according to your instructions only. It will not fall for that variable name. Very clear? Let us move to the next topic, that is statements and expressions in Python. Statement is a instructions Python can execute. It is an instruction that Python can execute. Let us see how. For example, we have taken the assignment so far. Let us see that x is equal to 10. This is a statement here. And the other statements are if statement, for loops, while loops, Import statements. These are also statements in the Python. Statements don't produce result directly. It will not produce the result directly. They just do some task. It will do some task. It doesn't produce any result directly. Got it? And the next one is expression. An expression is a combination of values, variables, operators, or function calls that produces a result. Here the expression will produce a result and it is a combination of values. You can take any value, variables, operators. Here you can see the operator in example, and function calls. This is a length hello. This is a function, and it is a combination of values, variables, operators, and function calls, and it will produce a result at the end. Got it? This is expression, and you can see the example here, 1 plus 1. It will give the result as 2. The length hello. It will count the length, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 letters. It will give the output as 5. Got it? It will count the length of that string and give in the output. Expressions evaluate to a value. And here, a value or a variable alone is also an expression. You can take a value or variable alone. These two also called as an expression. Let us see 17. It is also an expression. It is a value. Y is equal to 3.14 and x is equal to length of hello. It will print the, when you go to x, it will print the 5. It will take the length of hello and print the 5. Y, it will go to y and check 3.14, print the 3.14 in the output. Here statement means command, instructions to Python. It will give the instructions to Python that how it works, how it has to work, and expression produces a value or result. You can see here. It has produced a value or result. This is what expression means. The next concept is operators and operands in Python. Operator means a symbol that represents a computation. For example, here plus is an operator. A symbol, it is a symbol that represents a computation. It will tell us to do some calculation. Got it? It is a simple symbol that represents a computation, a calculation. Got it? Operand means the values on which the operator works. These two are operands. These two are values which the operator is working on. This operator is working on these two values. Very clear? Here the plus is the operator and 20 and 32 are operands. Operands and operator. Very clear? Let us see the basic operators in Python. This is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. This is exponent, the power. If I take 2 exponent 3, it will be 2 power 3. We will get the result as 8. Got it? This is the exponent. Don't get confused with the multiplication and exponent. Multiplication is, it will just multiply that number. But the exponent is power of that number. If I take 2 exponent 3, it will be 2 power 3 only. Then the result will be 8. And this is parenthesis of grouping. These are all the basic operators present in Python. For example, let us take 2 exponent 3. This will be 8. I told you 2 power 3. It is in the form of 2 power 3. Then the result is 8. Here 3 exponent 2. It will be 9. 3 power 2, which is 9. Here 5 plus 9 into 15 minus 7. What will be the result? How you solve it? We have a rule for that. That is called Kamda's rule. I will tell you that after this operators and operators concepts. Here in division, we have two division types. That is normal division, that all of you know. And second one is floor division. Let us understand how exactly it will work. Here in normal division, the result is always in the float. Let us see 7 divided by 4. It is a normal division. It will give the result in the floating point number, that is 1.75. For floor division, 7 floor divided by 4, it will give the output as 1, which means the result is whole number. The result will be in the whole number only. If you take minus 6 floor division 4, it will give minus 2. It is truncated towards negative infinity. Here we got 1.75. Here we got 1, which means it is running towards negative infinity, not the positive infinity. We have minus infinity, 0, infinity. It is running towards negative infinity. Got it? For example, converting minute to hours. Let us see this example with normal division and floor division, how it works. Minutes is equal to 645. We have 645 minutes. We have to convert that minutes into hours by using normal division and floor division. Let us see. Hours is equal to minutes divided by 60 and hours is equal to minutes floor division 60. Here we will get, it is a normal division, that's why we will get floating result, which is 10.75. This is a floor division, that's why we will get the whole number, which is 10. Very simple. In this point we will get the result always a float. In this point the result will be whole numbers. Got it? In short, operators do the mathematical operations and operands are the values. Operands are the values and operators do the mathematical operations. It is a floating division. It is a floor division. Choose based on whether you need exact decimal values or whole numbers. According to your result, you have to choose whether you want normal division or floor division. Okay. Here type converter functions in Python. How you can convert from one type to another type. Let us see. Python has built-in functions to convert values from one type to another. For example, int float string. You can convert from one type to another type. Python has some built-in functions to that. When I use integer function, it will convert to integer. It converts float or string to integer. Let us see how exactly it will work. Truncates cutoff decimal part. It doesn't round, which means if I have 3.14, it will take only 3. Okay, let us see an example. Int 3.14. This is a floating point number. We are converting into integer. That's why the result is 3. Int 3.9999. It is also, we are converting into integer. That's why the result is 3. Int minus 3.999. It will run towards the 0, not towards minus 4. That's why the result will be minus 3. Int 2345. Here we can see the double quotes. That's why it is a 2345. It is a string converted to integer. Int 17. Already it is a integer. And it is a integer. The output is also. Error if the string is not valid number. For example, int 23 bottles. Here you can observe a digit and a string inside the integer. That's why when you get the number and integer together, you cannot convert it. It will show an value error because int works with only decimal numbers, which are numbers, not with the strings. Got it? That's why it will show an value error. For float, converts to floating point. Converts int, float or numeric string into float. Let us see with an example. Float 17. 17 is a integeric data type. It will convert to 17.0. It is a float point number. Float, it is an integer. See, 123.45. You can observe here double quotation. It will convert to 123.45. This is a floating point number. You can easily convert from one data type to another data type very easily. Let us see string. Convert to string. How one string is converted to another string. Let us see that. Converts int or float into string. It is also convert integer and floating point number to a string, which is string 17. This is the integer data type. It will convert as a string by adding the quotation marks. And string 123.45, it is also converted to string by adding the quotation mark 123.45. In short, integer cuts the decimal and gives the whole number. Got it? It will cut whatever the decimal part is there, it will cut and give the whole numbers. And float converts into decimal form. If I have 17, it will convert to 17.0 and it will give the result. String converts into next form, text form. That is, it will add the quotation marks. Very simple, right? If you remember this, then it will be very easy to convert from one type to another type. Let us see order of operations that I have told you. To perform these operations, we have a rule, that is PEMDAS rule. When multiple operators appear, Python follows precedence rules just like mathematics. That is PEMDAS rule. P means parenthesis. You have to solve the parenthesis first. Highest precedence. This is the first you have to solve. Let us see an example. 2 into 3 minus 1. You have to solve which is there inside the parenthesis. Not that 2 into 3. You have to solve which is there in that parenthesis. It will be 3 minus 1, 2. 2 into 2. Again you have to multiply the result with that 2. You will get 4. 4 is the result here. Again one more example. 1 plus 1 exponent 5 minus 2. First you have to do 5 minus 2. Here order of operations, you have to start from the right to left, not left to right. It will be 5 minus 2, 3 you will get. 1 plus 1, 2 you will get. 2 exponent 3, which is 2 power 3. You will get 8 as result. Very simple. You have to take the parenthesis first. The second one is exponent. I have told you, after parenthesis you have to solve the exponent, which is 2 exponent 1 plus 1. You have to solve the exponent first. Then you can solve the plus later. In this example, 2 power 1, it will be 2 plus 1. The result will be 3. Again 3 into 1, exponent 3. You have to solve the exponent first. That's why 1 power 3, it will be 1 only. 1 into that 3, the result is 3, not 27. Okay, when you solve from the left to right, you will get 37. But this is not the proper way to solve this question. Got it? Exponent is first. After parenthesis and exponential, you have to take multiplication or division. Anything. Same procedure level. For example, 2 into 3 minus 1, you have minus and into. You have to take the multiplication first, which is 2 into 3, it's 6 minus 1, it is 5. The result is 5. When you do 3 minus 1, it is 2. 2 into 1, 4. It's not the right way, proper way to solve this question. Here 5 minus 2 into 2 into 2. You have to solve 2 into 2, which is 4. 5 minus 4, you will get 1. Got it? Very simple, right? First one is parenthesis, exponential. After that, multiplication or division. And the next one is addition or subtraction. Same procedure. Let us see. 6 minus 3 plus 2. You will get same result from right to left also, left to right also. 6 minus 3, you will get 3. 3 plus 2, you will get 5. 3 plus 2, you will get 5. and 6 minus 5 you will get 1. Just follow this rule from left to right. You will get the result as 5. Here left to right rule. Let us see. In this addition and subtraction, when it comes to this, you have to follow the left to right rule. Got it? Here operators with the same procedure are evaluated from the left to right. For example, 6 minus 3 plus 2. In this case, you have to do this operation first. 6 minus 3, you will get 3 plus 2. After that, you have to add plus 2 that result. Then you will get the result as 5. Whenever it is addition to subtraction, you have to follow left to right rule. Note it then. When it comes to exponentiation, you have to follow the right to left rule, not left to right. When it is exponentiation, you have to follow the right to left. When it is addition and subtraction, you have to follow the left to right rule. Let us see an example of the exponentiation. 2 exponent 3 exponent 2. In this case, you have to follow from right to left, which is 3 exponential 2. It will be 6. Then you have to do with 2. 2 exponent 6, it will be 512. Got it? If they have given the brackets, what do you have to do? 2 exponent 3 exponent 2. They have given the brackets. The parenthesis is the high priority here. That's why solve that parenthesis first. 2 exponent 3, you will get 8. 8 exponent 2, you will get 64. In this case, you can solve from left to right, because only you have parenthesis. That is the only reason. Got it? Here plus and minus have the same level. You have to take from the left to right, and multiplication, division and modulus have the same level. These are higher than addition and subtraction. Always use parenthesis if unsure. And especially with exponent, whenever you get the exponent and if you are confused how to solve it exactly, then use the parenthesis from right to left. Got it? Let us see the operations on strings in Python. Here mathematical operations don't work on strings because string is not a value here. That's why the mathematical operations is not worked on the string. And you cannot do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division like numbers if both are strings, or one string and the other string is number. When you have two strings, you cannot perform any mathematical operation. And you have one string and one number also, you cannot perform any mathematical operation there. Let us see example. Message minus 1. How can you subtract 1 from that message? No, right? This will show an error. Hello divided by 1, 2, 3. You cannot divide hello. That's why it is an error. Message into hello. You cannot do that. That's why it is an error. 15. 15 is a string here. Plus 2. That's why it will show an error. String and integer. You are adding string and integer. That's why it will show an error. String concatenation. Here we have one more concept, which is string concatenation. The plus is used to join the string end to end. Let us see how exactly it will work. Fruit is equal to banana. Baked good is equal to nut bread. Print fruit plus baked good. Here they have taken two variables. Those are fruit and baked good. And they have assigned some values to that. For fruit they have assigned banana. For baked good they have added nut bread. Here in print they have taken fruit plus baked good. It will go to fruit and take the banana, print in the output, and plus baked good. It will go to baked good and take the value which is present in the baked good, and it will print in the output, which is banana nut bread. It is called as string concatenation. You are adding the two strings by using addition operator. Here space in string is important to separate the words. You have to take the space in between, then only you can separate two words here, two strings separately. It's very simple, right? Take the two variables, assign some value to that. In print you have to add the two variable names. You will get the output as banana nut bread. Very simple, right? This is called as string concatenation. Adding the two strings using addition operator. Let us see the next concept. Operations on string in Python. This is string repetition. We have seen already string concatenation by using addition operator. It is by using multiplication operator. Let us see. It will repeat a string multiple times. Let's see how exactly it will work. One operand is equal to string, other is integer. You can see in the example, this is the string and it is the integer. And for example, print fun, it is a string and it is the integer. Here I have taken multiplication operator. The output will be fun, fun, fun. It will print 3 times. It will multiply that output. Repetition of that string you can see in the output, that is fun, fun, fun. Without space, you can check that. Works like analogy to multiplication. If you take fun into 3, it will give fun 3 times in the output. Very simple, right? Print fun into 3, it will print the fun 3 times in the output. If you take 5, it will print 5 times. It will take hello into 10, it will print hello 10 times continuously. This is how exactly the string repetition works. And here we have some important notes. Addition and multiplication means something different for strings than the numbers. If you take multiplication in numbers, it will multiply the two numbers and give the result. And addition also same. But in case of string, it will join the string. Addition operator works as a joining two strings, and multiplication, it will repeat the strings. Very simple, right? It is not exactly like math. For example, string concatenation or repetition is not commutative. For example, A plus B is not equal to B plus A in general sense of meaning. In string concatenation, if I take apple plus banana, it will be apple banana only. If it is not equal to banana apple. Got it? A plus B is not equal to B plus A in case of strings. Got it? Apple plus banana is not equal to banana plus apple in case of strings. In strings, you cannot subtract or divide the string. Plus is to join or concatenate the string, and multiplication is to repeat the string. One operand must be string and other will be integer. You can see here, one is string and other is integer. The next concept is input in Python, getting the user input. Let's see. Use the input function to get the input from the user. You can use this input function to get the input from the user. For example, name is equal to input. You will use the input function and please enter your name. Here, the user will enter the name, and print input function always returns a string, even if the user enters a number. Even if I enter a number, it will take the string. It will return the string value. To use numeric input, convert it. It will convert that numeric into string. Let us see how exactly it will do. Age is equal to, age is a numeric value, right? Let us see how it will convert. Age is equal to int. It is an integer, and input enter your age. Enter your age. This is the string, right? Whenever you enter the age, it will be a string. Height is equal to float. Input enter your age. Even the height is a floating point number. How it will convert into string? Enter your height. Here the input function always returns the string value. Use integer function or float function to convert if needed. If you want to convert, then use integer function or float function. And the next concept is composition in Python. The programming allows combining small blocks, that is variable, expression, statements or function calls into larger programs. That means you can combine the small blocks into larger programs. Let us see. Compute the area of the circle step by step. Let us see. Response is equal to input. What is the radius? It will get the input in this case. This is the comment line. It is ignored by the Python interpreter. If you check the part 1 video, then you will be easily get this point. And R is equal to float response. Whatever the response you got, it will take that. Means whatever the radius you have entered here, it will convert to floating point number. Area is equal to 3.142 into R square. Here print the area is, it will go to area. It will check the values here. Take the R from the user which I have given and it will print the result. Got it? This is the step by step that how you solve, but compose it into fewer lines. This is, you can compose and you can write into fewer lines. Let us see how exactly. R is equal to float, input, float. It is convert to float already. Input, whatever the input you will get, it will convert into float here only. In 2 steps, whatever you are writing here, you can write it in 1 step only. It is directly converting into float, and take the input from the user, what is your radius, and it will print as it is. The area is 3.142 into R exponent 2. It will directly print the result. Got it? Instead of writing these lines of code, you can compose it into fewer lines. It will be very easy. All in one line, compact but less readable. Print the area is 3.142 into float, input, what is your radius. You can easily write it in one line, which means print, it will print directly the result. The area is 3.142 into float. It will convert the input to float directly here. What is your radius? Exponent 2. Got it? You can write in one single line or 2 lines easily by composing it to fewer lines. Here, compact code is fine for Python, but clarity for humans is more important. If you write like this, you don't get clarity, right? This is very clear, you will be able to understand easily. But when you write like this, it will be little clumsy. You feel like, what is this, right? Beginners should prefer breaking code into smaller steps. Compose small blocks into bigger programs, but prioritize readability. Here, make sure that what is the better method that you can read and write the program easily. Better you prefer that. Let us see the modulus operator in Python. It gives the remainder of the integer division. For example, 7 modulus 3, you will get 1 as the remainder. It is the remainder you will get when you do 7 modulus 3, you will get 1. This is the remainder. To find out the remainder, we use modulus operator. And when you do 7 4 divided by 3, you will get 2. This is a quotient. It is a integeric division. You will get the quotient, division. When you do modulus, you will get the remainder. We have two uses of modulus here. Check the divisibility and get the last digits of the number. Let us see how exactly these two will work. Check the divisibility. If x modulus y is equal to 0, print x is divisible by y. If this condition satisfies, then print it as x is divisible by y. This is how exactly it is used in the Python. It is used to check the divisibility. X modulus y is equal to 0. Whether this rule is satisfied, then it will print as x is divisible by y, or else it won't print anything. The second one is get last digits of a number. X is equal to 123. Here x modulus of 10, you will get 3. This is the last digit. And when you do x modulus of 100, you will get 23. These two are also last two digits of that x. Got it? And the last concept is the modulus operator. Let us see the example and the key points. Here, in this example, the time conversions, seconds to hours, minutes and seconds. We will take some seconds like 3671 seconds. It will convert to hours, and which is remaining, it will convert to minutes and seconds. Let us see an example. Total seconds is equal to int input how many seconds in total. For example, it will take the input from the user. If I give like 3671 seconds, it will take that. It will take the user input. It will take the user input, that is 3671 or 5000 here. I have taken two examples here, 3671 and 5000, and convert it to an integer. It will convert the seconds into an integer. Got it? That's why we have used integer here. Hours is equal to total seconds flow divided by 3600. Here, divide the total seconds by 3600. Since 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds, that's why we are dividing it by 3600 seconds. Here, I have taken 3671. You have to divide it by 3600. And the next step is seconds still remaining. After dividing, the seconds are still remaining. To find out that total seconds modulus 3600, you will get the remainder here. That is, find the leftover seconds after removing the hours. Got it? This step. After that, minutes is equal to seconds still remaining. After find out the seconds remaining, you have to find out the minutes remaining. We have 60 seconds in a minute, that's why dividing it by 60. For this, it will convert the remaining seconds into minutes. And the next step is second finally remaining is equal to seconds still remaining modulus 60. It will find the leftover seconds after removing the minutes. I have removed the minutes here. It will find out the leftover seconds, okay, after removing the minutes. And the next step is print hours is equal to hours, minutes is equal to minutes, seconds finally remaining. It will print the results in hours, minutes and seconds format. Got it? We have taken two examples here, 3671 and 5000. For that examples, according to that, it will follow step by step. Here the modulus has the same procedure as multiplication or division, works only on integer. This modulus works only on integer. Very useful for divisibility, extracting the digits and time conversions. When we do the integer division, we will get the quotient. When we modulus, we will get the remainder. Combine them to practical calculations like time conversion or digit extraction. You can Use these two in the time conversion code. I hope you found this helpful. These are all the topics covered in this video: variables, variable names, keywords, statements and expressions, operations and operands, type converter, and order of operation, operations in string, that is string concatenation, and multiplication, that is replicating, repetitionally you using the one string, input in Python, composition, the modulus operator. These are all the topics covered in this video. If you found this information helpful, then subscribe to my channel, and if you are a BTech student, then you have to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Share this info with your friends, and see you in the next video.